All right. Hello, everyone. This is feedback part two. Yay. Basically, based off our last feedback, we were talking about adding triggers, and with feedback with Shecaf, we actually decided to make them posters. So, this is the new poster. It's going to be four of them in total, and we plan on putting them around the school and basically having them for reference guides to like everyday life. We have Connor Myers and Cheyenne Burkett today. Hello, everyone.
Howdy,
Hello,
I'm Connor.
I'm Cheyenne.
They were in last feedback group. Unfortunately, Martine could not make it today, but we're rocking with two. One of my first questions is really going to be: do you think that a poster would be more helpful than the pamphlet? Just because the poster can be like around the school, and it's more like accessible for people.
Yes,
I
it
like
makes
the idea.
actually. um, well, I can easily just Mike really quickly. I could say it makes it easily accessible, which I think is great because to pull out a pamphlet to rummage around looking for that in a situation is
Just be honest. I
yeah.
don't really think like some high schoolers will take the time to look through a pamphlet. Pam, yes.
Yeah. All right. Second, do you think that like a solid color would be easier just so we have like less contrast with it, especially because I want it to still have the same vibe of being able to like look at it in a case of emergency and kind of be like, oh look, there it is. Or do you think that maybe multicolor would be better, like when it comes to color scheme?
I kind
Uh,
of like.
okay.
You go,
Uh,
Cheyenne. How about that?
oh, okay. I kind of like the color, like the solid color going on right now, and like the little outline because there's not too much going on while there's information trying to get across. You're trying to get across. I like I like how it looks. It's like a hint of green, but it's not super strong where it's like ah.
Okay. Connor?
I I agree with Cheyenne. I really like the solid color going on. I like the feeling of it. It's very cozy. It's very I don't know, just the green is very cozy. And I know we've talked beyond the video about there being like different colors for different specifics of things, which I think is very good as well to organize. It helps my brain, my color coded nonsense brain, understand that. So I like that as well. Yes.
All right. So
Yeah, it makes me think of chocolate. Like the Andes
yeah, Andy's
nah.
mix. Yeah.
It does. And like it's so nostalgic for me.
All right. This is probably gonna be a shorter one just because there's less on the content. So I think my last question is really just going to be that: what places around the school do you think this should be? Because like theoretically, right now, because of quarantine, like we could just email this out to people. But when it actually comes to the school, like praying them out, what areas do you think are hot spots that these would need to be in?
What areas do students hang out at a lot? Cafeteria. Um,
I
definitely in a classroom.
um, oh, okay. So I think personally, even if it may feel a little excessive, I think it could be in each classroom.
Yeah.
Definitely each classroom, maybe preferably somewhere easily accessible for the teacher or the student to see in case needed. And I also think it'd be nice in classrooms. They wouldn't distract because I know some coaches they have like aesthetics that they want,
Yeah.
and I think it's pleasing to that. I think in places like the cafeteria in Ingles Nest would be very important because that is where a lot of
Yes.
students are a lot of the time.
Or the
Probably,
library for
yeah,
some of the people who are in the library.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
I know a
tech
couple places I
lab.
threw around were like library, even the bathrooms, and especially when my focus is with the freshman courtyard. Um, if you were in the class of 2021 in the freshman courtyard, you definitely know that it was
Oh, it
not
was very
great.
drab. It was very drab and depressing.
And
Yes.
with the mental state of like so many students, many breakdowns happened in the freshman courtyard. At least from what I saw. I don't know about anyone else, but
Yes.
that was a
No,
hot
I
spot
have
for
to
all
agree.
types of stuff.
Definitely there as well. um,
Yep.
and on the top of my head, I can't really think of anywhere else in specifics. Maybe just, or I would say around the gym or outside the gym around that area would also be a helpful space because I know that's also where a lot of students hang out. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, thank you guys. That is actually really helpful to see some other people other than me thinking about it. And I'm glad you guys liked it. So thanks for being here.
No problem. Happy to help.
Always.
All right, and that's the end of feedback 2. We'll see you next feedback.
Whip.